You know, we live in a very technologically aged world, and a lot of people on the internet are either horrible human beings or disgusting or weird. And the internet has ruined me in so many different ways. Being on this channel, on YouTube in general, or the sole purpose of now joining Reddit, which I did because I kind of had no choice in the matter. You know, the internet has made me a little bit sarcastic and a little bit hating society because people suck on a major scale. That is until I watched this video on YouTube. That gave me so much hope for humanity in so many different ways. There's a woman who is a dermatologist, I think in California, by the name of Dr. Sandra Lee, who had this patient whom she nicknamed Pops, and she would film these people for their blackheads, extractions, comedones, like all these other things for like really disgusting things that people watch, like the cyst popping videos, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those girls. I watch those because I think they're fucking interesting. I think the human body is so interesting and I want to learn more about it. I should have been a doctor, but I can't handle pain, let alone I'm accident prone, so me with a scalpel is a bad idea. One of her patients, who she nicknames Pops, just recently lost his wife and lost his house and had to move into an assisted living facility, which he hates. He's not an invalid, he can take care of himself, he doesn't lose his faculties, all of his thought processes are there. And I guess people felt somewhat anguish for the man and started a GoFundMe page. And I will link the video now. And Dr. Sandra Lee presented him with letters and a check for $6,500, and there's still more money coming to him. This is what makes the internet so great. How can I made me so happy to hear this. This is an elderly man who does not want to live in a facility. His wife recently passed away, and these are people that are helping him that don't even know him, from the Netherlands, from South Africa, like a few other places, from Oregon, all over the goddamn world. And because of this money that they're donating and still donating to him, he was able to move back into his house. This gives me hope for the rest of the world. It gives me hope that not everyone are pieces of shit. And it's nice to know that in this day and age of vanity and let's take a selfie and all these other things that are so self-absorbed, it's nice to see people thinking not about themselves and putting somebody else forward. And that's how I try to live my life. It may not always happen. We're all human. We can't be faulted for humanity's faults, if that makes any sense. But it gives me a little hope that the next generation might learn from this, or the younger generation I should say, and to see what it's like to give back to somebody without thinking that you're going to get something in return. Just, it's a nice thought. I'm going to go, you guys. Love you to death. Peace out. Bye. Or as my contingents would say,